Welcome back. So today, we're diving into one of the most iconic cars in Pakistan's automotive history, the Suzuki Mehran. Love it or hate it, this car has been a huge part of countless families, learners, and even taxi drivers' lives for decades. Despite discontinued in 2019, it still rules the used car market and roads in many cities. Let's take a closer look at what made this little hatchback such a memorable ride. Starting off with the exterior, the design is extremely basic, almost to the point of being raw. The Mehran doesn't try to stand out, it simply exists to function. There's no bold grille, no LED headlights, no alloy wheels, just steel rims with basic hubcaps, rectangular halogen headlights, and a plain front bumper that often comes in unpainted black plastic in the base variants. In fact, many versions don't even have body-colored mirrors or door handles. It's as utilitarian as it gets. Despite the bare-bones look, the compact shape and small dimensions make them perfect for tight city streets. Parking is never a problem, and the lightweight body adds to the fuel efficiency. One thing that's undeniable, it's instantly recognizable. You see it, and you know exactly what it is. There's no mistaking it for anything else. Step inside, and things don't change much in terms of simplicity. The interior is minimal, and some might even call it outdated, especially when you compare it to modern budget hatchbacks. You'll find a hard plastic dashboard, no digital display, and a very basic instrument cluster that includes just the speedometer and fuel gauge in many models. No rev counter, no fancy lighting, and forget about climate control, it's just good old manual knobs and levers. Seats are thinly cushioned and covered in simple fabric. There's enough space for 4 adults, but don't expect a luxury experience. Legroom and headroom are decent given the car's size, but rear seat comfort takes a hit on longer drives. There are no power windows in the base model, no central locking, and even the top variants don't have airbags. Suzuki kept it as simple as possible, cost-cutting was clearly the top priority. What it lacks in features, the Mehran tries to make up for with mechanical reliability. Under the hood, you get an 800cc carbureted or FE engine depending on the model year. It's not fast by any stretch of the imagination, in fact, it's one of the slowest cars you can drive, but it gets the job done. The engine makes just around 39 horsepower and is mated to a 4-speed manual transmission. You'll be doing a lot of gear shifts if you're trying to keep up with traffic, but here's the thing, it's a great car to learn how to drive on. The clutch is light, the controls are basic, and there's nothing intimidating about the experience. On the road, the Mehran feels exactly like what it is, a budget car. The suspension is stiff, so you'll feel every bump. Road noise and engine sound come straight into the cabin, and at high speeds, it doesn't feel stable. But in city driving conditions, especially short-distance commutes, it serves its purpose. It's extremely fuel efficient, giving anywhere from 13 to 17 kilometers per liter depending on how well it's maintained and how you drive it. That's one of the reasons people continue to buy it. Maintenance is another big plus. The Mehran has some of the cheapest running costs of any car in the market. Spare parts are available everywhere, mechanics know this car inside out, and repairs are dirt cheap compared to modern vehicles. Even people living in smaller towns or rural areas can easily find parts and service for it. That makes it an ideal choice for those who just need a car that works, nothing more. Now let's talk price. When the Mehran was discontinued in 2019, the brand new price for the VX variant was around 850,000 Pakistani rupees, while the VXR variant with AC and slightly better trim was around 950,000 Pakistani rupees. Since then, the prices in the used market have seen significant changes. As of now, depending on the condition, mileage, and model year, you can find a Suzuki Mehran ranging anywhere from 5 lakh Pakistani rupees to 12 lakh Pakistani rupees. Yes, you heard that right, some well-maintained 2018 or 2019 models are going for over $1 million rupees, especially if they've been modified or kept in mint condition. So what's the verdict? The Suzuki Mehran is not about style, comfort, or performance. It's about affordability, durability, and simplicity. If you're a first-time car buyer, someone looking for a second car for city errands, or just want something that's easy to maintain, the Mehran is still a relevant choice. It may not win any awards for innovation or design, but it has something most new cars don't, an unbeatable cost-to-value ratio. That's it for today's detailed review of the Suzuki Mehran. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more honest car reviews, and let us know in the comments what car you want us to review next. Would you like a voiceover friendly version or a version with cuts and shots noted for video?